Hello everybody, Puzzle Pieces back with another game from Frog Wars. I am very excited for this. Oh, and health warning, seizures. Yes, so just please everyone be careful. Racial, ethnic, sexual prejudices that have been sadly commonplace in society. Yeah, back then sucked. Autosave function, nice. Sherlock Holmes Chapter One. I'm so excited for this. Hello, Sherlock. Alright, so, it does say continue, because I played a little bit of it, just to make sure I understood how things worked. But basically we are just gonna do a new game. Yeah, I think everything's working well, so, let's get to it. That's fine. Alright. Oh, press any button. We are on a boat. Oh.
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John.
Okay.
I don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived
Sherry.
at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed
Docking.
more
Sorry.
interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Aww.
That's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative
Oh.
farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities,
That's,
and that there was nothing to be gained from
That's
it.
an interesting,
You needed to do this.
water
Enough of
effect
the self-pity
on his
and
face.
doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Oh, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Alright, so that's the beginning of the game. Oh, there's a blimp and town. Yeah, we're not skipping. So basically, yeah, it's the younger version of Sherlock Holmes and John Watson. They're apparently returning back home to Corona? Or Cordona, sorry, Cordona. Oh, it's just so pretty. And the fact that it's Frog Wars is brilliant. I'm just so excited. It took them all night to get, or all day to get all the way up to the hotel.
Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
So, I love how the design of Sherlock is kind of asymmetrical. Oh, I actually didn't notice this. He has a pocket watch attached to his wrist there. Oh wait, is it a pocket watch or is it a locket? I can't tell. But, I love the outfit. Oh, and that's a beautiful moon. We'll walk around like this.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my
Huge.
voice.
It's huge. It's huge. Oh, hey, a naked woman. We'll just go over here and take a look at the statue. Nice. This person? No, not yet. So definitely this is the tutorial. Yes, yep, those are apples. Okay, yeah. We'll go inside, John. Don't worry.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir.
Thank you. Open the doors.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
Okay.
There
Sign.
you are.
Oh,
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you.
yeah.
I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
John, if you lean any further, you're gonna fall. Oh, alright. So, we're inside. Oh. Oh, yes. So this is the newspaper. Vampire. Okay, I'm definitely more intrigued now. Right, dark rituals at the graveyard. And so, right after I turned the corner, I saw him, the necromancer. He started to nervously look around, but I quickly hid behind a gravestone. Common sense told me to run, but my duty to you, my dear readers— oh, I love how I just put that in there— was more important than the risk to my own life. Luckily, the vampire did not notice me, and continued his devilish ritual. He raised a woman from her grave and ordered her to kill 2 men who were close by. Then they kissed and made unholy love in her freshly unearthed coffin. It lasted for hours, but when the moon became low in the sky, they turned into bats and flew away. I think this poor reporter was on something. I managed to obtain a few photographs of the victims. Unfortunately, these were confiscated by the police. So, what's your first instinct of the game? Puzzle pieces? There are vampires in it. I shall be more excited now. Up here somewhere? Oh yeah, so 221 is the number for their place on Baker Street. Ah, there it is. That's why I kind of like that little nod.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's
Marlin
check what they have on
ceviche?
offer.
What? Oh, hi, John. Ceviche. Hello, sir.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached
Why are you
eggs
looking the other option? Why are you looking in the opposite direction there? Oops, sorry about that. We're back. So, I think it's one of these, but I'm not sure.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
What? Oh. Wants us to take a look at this poster, I guess?
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Oh, this guy.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art.
I feel
It
bad
doesn't
that
need a why.
the
It is
hair
its own
doesn't look so good.
justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Oh, there we go.
Mediocrity.
It was blurry at first.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab a
Sherry.
and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Yeah, cool. So pretty much that was like a battle of the wits, battle of the minds. I don't know. But no, I was saying that like the hair, like especially Sherlock's, as you can see it now, it's like very pixelated. But I think it's because I don't have a good image. No, yeah, I think it is an image card.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
Why did you hold your face when saying that? Oh, there he is.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Ursine? Hello.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry.
Sherry.
What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
Ooh, I like games.
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table.
Mhm.
I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Added labor.
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
Slapping oneself is also something to do. That might be an interesting comeback. Whoa, that was interesting, Smoke. Like graphic wise, I was like, oh, graphic card. That's what they're called. Not image cards. It's graphic card. Yeah, I don't have a good graphic card, I believe. Oh yes.
A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow. Perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows. Or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place.
Ugh, I hate garlic.
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon.
Probably stolen from a temple.
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
So I have found it interesting that John here calls him Cherry, which is like definitely from the other Sherlock Holmes games I've played. There's no way.
All right. I hope you
That-
noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask
Gotcha.
other guests if they saw who was here.
Okay, yeah. It's like tutorial. Talk over everybody. So, like I was as I was saying, the whole thing of John calling Sherlock Shirley or Sherry is just kind of odd to me. Like the older versions would never do this, and even in the books. Well, I shouldn't say that because I've never read the books, but I like the books, so I don't know. It's just an interesting situation for Sherlock to be called Shirley or Sherry. Sherry. I don't know. I want to talk to you. Oh, we have to open our casebook first. Okay. C. So this is our lovely mix of everything. Oh yeah, we get different outfits during the game. Oh yeah, so we have to... So unlike the other games, we have to... That gives us an inventory. We have to pin certain items like... Oh yeah, X. Like that. To have it like we have it in our hand. although we don't have it in our hand. But it's more the idea that we have it up in the corner to remind us. I don't know. It's definitely a different gameplay from what Frog Wars usually does. So
Is this familiar to you?
Of course, sir. I'll tell you everything I know.
The Lost Cane. There were 3 people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air. I have to find him.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Oh. Yeah, so apparently if you focus on where John is, well, he's not there now, but like he disappears. He disappears from the scene to appear in the next one or wherever Sherlock is supposed to go. We're going out to the front. Oh yes, I can run. I forgot about that. Running! Let's make me even more motion sick. Oh yeah, we're learning the Q option. So this is Praro, different detective. This is Sherlock's like concentrate or like insight roll, I guess. Was beaten recently. Oh geez. Okay. That's a interesting thing to read. Actor enjoys walk air friendly. How do you know he enjoys walks in the open air? French adventurer. This scaled fish recently. What? Okay. You. Trying to look at you, sir. There we go. Oh, military officer. Yes. So boop and boop.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
The Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at our table with the noble couple. The men talked about yachting, and the woman was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside, and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to enter the seance room. Yay!
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
Oop.
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Alright, so let's go. Oh yeah, exactly. We have a good reason to go into the seance room now. Give this guy... Yep, see, there's John right there. Hi. Right, in we go. John?
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves.
Oh,
First my cane, now the diamond.
what?
Get your hands off me!
John?
You even know who I am?
Sherlock's like, my turn. Whack.
Hey, boy, that's my cane.
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll beat... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Because I'm Sherlock Holmes, that's why. Oh, okay, now I guess, yes, we learned about how to do, observing. In face. Expensive and new clothes. Oh. Head of garlic. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. Oh, that's interesting. Slightly red knuckles, so he recently hit someone. Of course, we just saw that. And basically we get 2 different options? Oh, and I guess this is what he would say. Oh, whoa, there we go. So either an ill English sort or British nobleman. Yeah, so I guess either one would work. This one. There.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven.
A little dramatic there.
You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it.
Aw.
The only question is, where is it hidden?
Dun,
Fine,
dun, dun.
give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
But the diamond, what happened at the seance? Yeah.
You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble.
Oh.
The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand
How
hit
brave.
nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes,
That is a good
I
point.
don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Okay.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Press C to highlight interact. Oh, nice. That's kind of cool. Because in the other games, it was the space bar that would activate the symbols for areas that you need to look at. So, oh, that's the piano that... Okay. I was just really confused as to why John was playing the piano while all this was going on. And now it just looks like he's trying to smell something. I don't know what you're doing there, John. Alright, so, let's see here. So, wife's fainted, the skeleton heads are not moving anymore. This guy. Why are you playing the...
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. And in order to do that, we'll need to do so in the next video. So stay tuned. This is Puzzle Pieces signing off.